Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. By the hardest, the young and the restless, Cain has fought his way onto Victor's chessboard, and though he's a long way from putting the Black Knight in check, much less checkmate, he's also not about to throw in the towel. He has a huge game plan, executive producer, head writer Josh Griffith tells Soaps.com, and neither Victor nor anyone else can be entirely sure of Cain's motives. The question that everyone will be asking is this all to win something back, or is this pure revenge? Always. Now that Cain's reveal as Aristotle Dumas is in rearview, the plot just continues to thicken. All of our major players will find themselves caught in his web for most of the summer, says the scribe. Whether they'll all make it back out of his web remains to be seen. Cain is sure that an attempt is about to be made on his life, but he isn't necessarily the one who will be shipped back to the States from France in an urn. Right, spoiler. One thing about which we can be sure is that while Victor may take a licking, he'll keep on ticking. He meets a very worthy adversary in Cain, Griffith says, but I don't think Victor ever will lose. He will always win. He may face challenges, he may seem to stumble, but the great thing about Victor is that he always then reveals that he's been 5 steps ahead the whole time. The dust may have barely settled in Genoa City, but a seismic storm is brewing, and at the epicenter is none other than Cain Ashby. After months of lurking in the shadows, playing coy, and carefully maneuvering through the chaos left by his past, Cain is finally ready to make his move. And according to the young and the restless head writer Josh Griffith, the ripple effect of Cain's return will do more than just ruffle a few feathers. It's going to detonate landmines of betrayal, revenge, and revelation that could very well fracture Genoa City's tightest alliances. This isn't a one and done, Griffith tells us in an exclusive interview. Cain is back with a purpose, a huge game plan, and what viewers think they know is just the tip of the iceberg. The comeback king with a vengeance. For longtime fans, Cain Ashby, played by the charismatic Daniel Goddard, has always straddled the line between reformed rogue and charming businessman. His tangled web of lies and half-truths has created a legacy of love and loss, most memorably with Lily Winters, whose heart he broke, and sometimes mended, more times than Genoa City could count. But now, Griffith makes it clear that Cain isn't coming back as a lovesick ex or a corporate pawn. He's playing a long game, and every move is calculated. Cain has been watching from afar, building resources, alliances, and most importantly, a motive that's deeply personal, Griffith teases. This isn't about reclaiming what he lost. It's about dismantling what he believes was stolen from him. That belief, Griffith says, is rooted in a painful betrayal that viewers think they've seen unfold before, but it's far more complex than anyone realizes. There's a side of the story no one has heard yet, he adds. And when it comes out, it's going to reframe everything. The first domino, Chancellor Winters. The first clear target, Chancellor Winters. Cain's reappearance in business circles has already raised eyebrows, but Griffith warns that his intentions are anything but corporate. He's not just trying to buy shares or make a profit, Griffith reveals. He wants to break it from the inside out. Devin Hamilton, Billy Abbott, and Jill Abbott are all in Cain's crosshairs, but it's not just about the company. It's personal. Cain feels like he was cast out of the Chancellor legacy, Griffith explains. Jill chose Billy over him, Devin was handed power, and Cain was left to pick up the pieces. In his eyes, they didn't just abandon him, they erased him. Griffith hints that Cain's first big move will involve an unexpected ally from overseas, a mysterious investor with ties to both Chancellor Industries and one of Cain's murkier past business dealings. There's someone pulling strings with him, Griffith says cryptically. But it's Cain's plan through and through. Underlying motives, and a family secret. Griffith drops a bombshell when he suggests that Cain's vendetta isn't purely professional, it's familial. And that's where the true shockwaves will begin. There's a secret Cain's uncovered about his own identity that changes everything, Griffith says. It's something Catherine Chancellor knew, and took to her grave. Or so everyone thought. This revelation could rewrite the Chancellor family history, and ripple across storylines involving Jill, Devin, and even Nina Webster. Cain's always struggled with who he really is, Griffith reflects. Now he has an answer, and it's one that gives him both power and peril. The big question, is Cain really justified in his actions? Griffith says the audience will constantly wrestle with that. We want you to question whether he's a villain or a victim, or both. Unexpected allies, and enemies. As Cain's plan unfolds, viewers will be shocked at the alliances he forms, and the enemies he awakens. There's going to be a stunning partnership with someone you'd never expect to be in Kane's corner, Griffith says. And it's going to change the trajectory of that character forever. Fans are already speculating online, could it be Tucker McCall? Could Audra Charles be seduced by Kane's ambition? Or will Phyllis Summers find herself drawn to a man who mirrors her own defiant spirit? Griffith won't confirm names, but he offers a tantalizing hint: it's someone who also feels betrayed. Someone with nothing left to lose. On the flip side, a once friendly face will become Kane's most dangerous foe, and it may be someone he once called family. Don't sleep on Lily, Griffith says, leaning in. She's been through too much to sit quietly on the sidelines. And when she finds out what Kane's really up to, it's going to ignite a war. Romance or ruin? Will Kane find love amidst the wreckage? Griffith says that's the million-dollar question. There will be a romance, he confirms, but whether it's real or a manipulation, that's part of the mystery. Speculation points toward a rekindled spark with Lily, but Griffith warns fans not to expect a straightforward love story. They're forever linked, he acknowledges, but there's too much baggage. Too many lies. If they reunite, it won't be a fairy tale. It will be fire and friction. Others believe Victoria Newman or even Abby could find themselves caught in Kane's gravitational pull, especially as he leverages his charm to gain influence. He knows how to seduce, emotionally and politically, Griffith says. And not everyone will realize they're being played until it's too late. The fallout will be nuclear. When asked how big the fallout will be, Griffith doesn't hesitate: massive. Game-changing. We're talking legacy shifting. Loyalists to the Chancellor name will be forced to choose sides. Secrets will come to light that could tear families apart. And one beloved character may leave Genoa City altogether as a result of Kane's actions. There's going to be heartbreak, Griffith admits. And consequences. This isn't a twist-for-twist's sake arc. It's going to have real, lasting impact. He teases a courtroom showdown, a corporate coup, and a clandestine reveal that will leave jaws on the floor. We want viewers on the edge of their seats, he says. We want them yelling at the screen, questioning everything they know about Kane, and about Genoa City. A different kind of villain. But perhaps the most intriguing element of Kane's return is the emotional complexity Griffith promises to bring. We didn't want a one-note villain, he insists. Kane believes what he's doing is right. He feels justified, and that makes him far more dangerous. In many ways, Griffith says, Kane is a reflection of what happens when a man loses everything and believes no one is coming to save him. He's doing the saving now, Griffith says. Even if he has to burn it all down to rebuild it. Final word: a storm is coming. As our exclusive interview wraps up, Griffith offers one last tease. Viewers need to prepare. Kane's return is not a gimmick. It's a reckoning, and by the end of this storyline, Genoa City will never be the same. Indeed, fans better brace themselves, because if Josh Griffith's words are any indication, The Young and the Restless is about to go full throttle into a storyline that mixes revenge, family secrets, corporate warfare, and romantic deception into one volatile cocktail. Kane Ashby has always been a wildcard. Now, he's the kingmaker, or the destroyer. And as the first moves of his huge game plan take shape, one thing's for certain: nothing in Genoa City is safe.